Texaco Star Theater, starring James Melton.
You'll never know just how much I miss you. You'll never know just how much I care. And if I tried, I still couldn't hide my love for you. You ought to know, or haven't I told you so a million or more times?
With James Melton in the Texaco Star Theater are Joan Roberts, the newest singing star on Broadway, Al Goodman's Texaco Star Orchestra and singers, and this Texaco man, Jimmy Wallington, here to remind you that the life of your car depends on the good care you give to it. See your Texaco dealer regularly. It's a good car life insurance policy. And here is the star of the Metropolitan Opera, the concert stage, and the air, James Melton.
You'll never know if you don't know. Thank you, everybody. And good evening from an old Georgia boy who likes to sing. You know, we're calling this show in the Texaco Star Theater Music for America because we hope to bring you music all America loves. But when you get right down to it, there isn't any such thing as music for one country alone. Good music is a kind of a universal thing. It's a language that everybody understands. Just for example, a couple of years back, I made a trip down to Cuba to do a little plain and fancy singing for the Havana Opera Company. And one day I had the afternoon off. I was wandering around gawking at Mara Castle and the Presidential Palace, just like any other tourist. And I came across 3 or 4 young Cubans with guitars and bombas, you know, street singers. Well, the first thing you know, I was right in there singing with them. Because even though we spoke different languages, the song they were singing was one that I know, and you know, and I guess practically everybody in the civilized world has heard it one time or another. It's the great Cuban song, Si Bonet, and it goes like this. If you've been in Havana, you recall a dreamy tune. When you think of Havana, you recall this dreamy tune. If you've danced in Havana, you caught its funny rhythm that made your senses sway. Night and day is that tantalizing melody they play. Si Bonet, that's a tune that they croon at you down Havana way. Si Bonet, dance that they dance at the cafe. And that tune brings you dreams, so it seems that under the silver moon, as they play Si Bonet, every care will fade away. Fascinating, captivating Si Bonet. Si Bonet de mi sueño, si no es la guerra de mi voz. Si Bonet, si no vienes me moriré de amor. Si Bonet, te espero con ansia ni querer. Si Bonet, si no eres, me moriré de amor. Hoy el eco de mi canto de cristal, when they walk on Cordeas, si Bonet. At this point in the proceedings, I'd like to call your attention to one of the very nicest things about the Texaco Star Theater. It's this very nice little thing now coming out on the stage, Miss Joan Roberts.
Thank you, everybody. And thank you, Jimmy.
I sure could pass on a lot of TLs about your singing on these premises last week, Joan. All the folks have been trying to get in to see your show, Oklahoma, and can't. Well, they seem to be plenty pleased that you're on the air where they can at least hear you. How's it seem to be singing on the radio?
Sort of strange, Jimmy. I don't even know how radio works.
Oh, it's simple as shooting fish in a barrel, Joan. You see, when you sing, your voice goes into the Morphin play with the nerf and bass, and the wires simply crystal the flaterus through the tubes until it's vorpal all over the network. Is that clear?
Oh, perfectly clear, Jimmy. Just one question. What happens if the tackle snort takes the obligato through the tunnel foil and it comes out here, tacit?
Well, don't bother your pretty little blonde head about that, Joan. When that happens, you simply turn to that man beside you and say, "Pardon me, mister, shall we sing?"
Pardon me, mister. Shall we sing?
Just what I was going to suggest. Let's sing that swell song from Showboat, Make Believe. How's about it, Mr. Goodman?
The game of just supposing is the sweetest game I know. Our dreams are more romantic than the world we see.
And if the things we dream about don't happen to be so, that is just an unimportant technicality. So the golden brutal fact is, you and I have never met.
We need not mind conventions, please and few.
If we put our thoughts in practice, we could banish all regret, imagining most anything we choose.
We could make believe I love you. We could make believe that you love me.
Others find a peace of mind in pretending. Couldn't you?
Couldn't you?
Make believe our lips are blending in a phantom kiss or to might as well make believe I love you.
Oh, to tell the truth.
Your pardon I pray was too much to say. The words that betray my heart.
We do not pretend, you do not offend in playing along
Make believe our lips are blending in a phantom kiss, or to might as well make believe I love you.
Oh, to tell the truth.
Well, looks like you got an A on that subject, Joan. And now, while you study up for your next exam, Uncle Al Goodman and his Texaco Star Orchestra have a tune we want you all to hear. It's a samba from down Argentine way that answers to the name of Mama, Yo Quiero. Thank you, Al. That was Mama, Yo Quiero. And here comes old Papa Wallington. What's with you, Pappy?
Why, I've got a question I want to ask you, Junior. They tell me you're quite a collector of ancient automobiles.
Well, that's the fondest thing I'm of, Mr. W. Got a right smart lot of them, too. 75 of those old junkers. Isn't that terrible?
Say, how old are they, Jimmy?
Well, the granddaddy of them all was built back in 1893. That's a stagecoach with 2 steam engines in it. The oldest gasoline car I've got, the cute little struggle buggy, it came to life back in 1898. That's about 45 years ago.
Well, what I wanted to ask you, Jimmy, do these old cars really run?
You bet they do, son. Slick as a whistle. Because they've all been put in good condition and kept that way with proper care and lubrication.
Well, that just goes to show that care and lubrication can keep almost any car, no matter how old, delivering essential transportation. And that goes for your car, too, ladies and gentlemen. So start the Texaco checkup habit tomorrow. See your Texaco dealer regularly for Marfac 40-point chassis lubrication and regular crankcase service with Texaco's great motor oil, insulated Haviland. It's your Texaco dealer's job to keep your car running.
Because you come to me with not save love and hold my hand and lift my eyes above I the world of hope and joy I see because you come to me. Because you speak to me in accents sweet, I find the roses waking round my feet, and I am led through tears and joy to thee, because you speak to me. Because God from darkness through all time to be, and pray his love may make our love divine, because God made thee mine.
Thank you, everybody. All right, Miss Roberts, it looks like it's your turn to take over here for a spell. You got something handy you'd like to sing for the folks?
How about a good popular song like Let's Get Lost?
Well, it suits me, Joan. Us Melton children always say there's nothing like a top pop with a neat beat.
And Al Goodman's got a grand band and a slick stick.
So what are we waiting for? Here's your gal, Al, with fair hair and a choice voice. All right, my girl?
Let's get lost, lost in each other's arms. Let's get lost, let them send out alarms, and though they'll think us rather rude, let's tell the world we're in that crazy mood. Let's defrost in a romantic mist. Let's get pressed off everybody's list. To celebrate this night, we found each other. Let's get lost. Let's get lost in each other's arms, and we'll let them send out alarms, and though they'll think us rather rude, let's tell the world we're in that crazy let's defrost in a romantic mist. Let's get crossed off everyone's list. To celebrate this night, we found each other. Let's get
That's nice work, Joan. And now, especially for you and several million other nice people listening in, our Texaco Star Singers are taking a tune from your Broadway hit, Oklahoma. It's a cute little novelty song called The Surrey with a Fringe on the Top. We're listening, boys and girls.
Chicks and ducks and geese better scurry when I take you out in Surrey. When I take you out in Surrey with a fringe on top. Watch that fringe and see how it flutters when I drive them high-step strutters. Nosy folks will peep through the shutters and their eyes will pop. The wheels are yellow, the upholstery's brown, the dashboard's genuine leather. With eyes and glass curtains you can roll right down in case there's a change in the weather. Two bright sidelights winking and blinking. Ain't no finer rig, I'm thinking. You can keep your rig if you're thinking that I care to swap for that shiny little Surrey with a fringe on the top. All the world will fly in a flurry when I take you out in the Surrey. When I take you out in the Surrey with the fringe on top. When we hit that road, hell for leather, dancing dogs will dance in the heather. Birds and frogs will sing all together, and the toads will hum.
The wind will whistle as we rattle along. The cows will moo in the clover. The river will ripple out a whispered song and whisper it over and over.
Don't you wish you'd go on forever? Don't you wish you'd go on forever? Don't you wish you'd go on forever and never stop? In that shiny little Surrey with the fringe on top.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the music I want to present, not for you alone, but also for another audience. An audience, many of whom are too far away and too busy to be listening tonight. It sounds strange, and yet I know you'll understand, because the audience for whom we are singing now are the men and women of our armed forces overseas and at home. And even though not all of them can hear us, this music is for them as an expression of our pride and our faith and our confidence. For all of them, and for the thousands on thousands of servicemen I've met while singing in camps across the country, some music from This Is the Army.
Mr. Jones, no private rooms or telephones. You had your breakfast in bed before, but you won't have it there anymore. This is the Army, Mr. Brown. You and your baby went to town. She had you worried, but this is war, and she won't worry you anymore.
My heart at the stage-door canteen. I left it there with a girl named Irene.
I kept on serving doughnuts till all I had were gone. We sat there dunking doughnuts till he caught on.
I must go back to the Army routine, and every doughboy knows what that will mean. A soldier boy without a heart has two strikes on his front start. And my heart at the stage door canteen. When I'm there in the air with my head in the clouds, I think of someone I love. And I know down below she is thinking of me while I am up there above. When the night is clear and the bombardier drops a bomb, that's why it was found. How I yearn to return with my head in the clouds to the one I love on the ground. While I'm there in the air with my head in the clouds, I think of someone I love. And I know down below she is thinking of me while I am up there above. When the night is clear and the bombardier drops a bomb, that's why it was found. How I yearn to return with my head in the clouds to the one I love on the ground. To the one I love on the
And now Jimmy Wallington has a word about some friends of yours and mine halfway around the world. Jimmy speaks in behalf of United China Relief.
For over 6 years, the heroic men and women of China have been fighting the brutal tide of Japanese aggression. Now, with the aerial reinforcements from America and supplies from other United Nations, the tide is beginning to turn. At last, the Chinese are facing their foe and ours on something nearer even terms than they have ever known before. We of America salute our Chinese allies, and with them, we look forward to the nearing hour when our combined forces will sweep the Japanese from the good earth of China.
This is James Melton. Mighty glad you tuned us in this evening. We'll be saving a seat for you in the front row of the Texaco Star Theater next Sunday night for more songs and such like from Joan Roberts, Al Goodman's orchestra, the Texaco Star Singers, Jimmy Wallington, and me. See you Sunday.
Texaco dealers from coast to coast invite you to tune in the Texaco Star Theater with James Melton in Music for America next Sunday, and to drive in at any time. Remember, you're welcome. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.